have an issue with a 16-year-old daughter of mine. I can't control her anymore. She's screaming. She's running through the neighborhood. Give me the phone. No, this is over. This is over. Hurry up. No, she just gave me a block.
A seemingly ordinary night marks the moment everything falls apart, when a 16-year-old girl disappears and two best friends find out exactly what happened. Why would two 16-year-old girls plan to eliminate their best friend? Skylar Neese, 16, lives in Star City, West Virginia, is a smart, funny, straight-A student who works part-time at a fast food restaurant and dreams of becoming a lawyer. She has two close friends, Shelia Eddy, her friend from elementary school, and Rachel Schoaf, her new transfer student. The trio was inseparable. But things started to get tense. Skylar started to feel left out as Rachel and Shelia grew closer. Sad tweets started to appear on her account. But no one saw what was coming. On July the 6th, 2012, Skylar climbed out of her bedroom window at 12:30 a.m. Neighborhood surveillance cameras captured her getting into Shelia and Rachel's car. They drove to a remote, deserted area on the Pennsylvania border. Skylar thought it was just another day out. But there, her two best friends had secretly carried out a dark plan. After a series of deliberate actions, Skylar was left there, with no chance of returning. The other two returned as if nothing had happened, and told the family that they had taken Skylar home after about an hour. Shelia said they picked up Skylar and dropped her off an hour later. Police became suspicious when Shelia and Rachel's statements contradicted each other. They both said they had taken Skylar home, but there was no camera recording it. During further questioning, Rachel began to succumb to the psychological pressure. She broke down. Rachel said through tears, "We planned it, and we did it." Rachel Schoaf, the guilty one. Rachel suffered a nervous breakdown before finally confessing to the murder. Experts say Rachel is easily influenced by others. She is often under pressure from family and friends, especially from Shelia. She was the first to confess to the crime. Under the pressure of her guilt, Rachel showed signs of emotional instability, high anxiety, and a tendency to collapse. These are typical characteristics of a co-defendant who is manipulated but lacks strong moral boundaries. She bit her nails repeatedly, hunched her shoulders, and avoided eye contact. All classic signs of someone with deep internal pressure and guilt. Her shaky voice, rapid breathing, and hunched posture suggested high levels of anxiety. Shelia, on the other hand, appeared calm, in control of her emotions and words during interrogation, a classic manifestation of markedly unempathetic behavior. She showed no remorse. In fact, she tweeted, "We've really gone to number 3," shortly before her arrest. Sheila's behavior is consistent with antisocial personality disorder, lack of remorse, lack of empathy, emotional manipulation, and a perverse joy in talking about Skylar's death. Shelia Eddy. In contrast to Rachel, Shelia sat up straight, maintained eye contact, and at one point even smiled slightly as she recounted the incident. Typical displays of emotional rationalization and moral apathy. " When emotion is divorced from action, we often see an unnatural coldness, and that is what makes this case so haunting. No clear motive, just, "We don't like her anymore." The statement sent a chill down my spine at the emotionless nature of crime. With Rachel's detailed confession, police found Skylar's body 6 months after she went missing. Rachel Schoaf was sentenced to 30 years in prison, with the possibility of parole after 10 years.
Rachel Schoaf, would you please stand? Rachel Schoaf, for your conviction of the offense of murder in the second degree, the felony charged in the prosecutor's information in this case, it is the sentence of the court that you be imprisoned in the West Virginia State Penitentiary for a period of 30 years. And a hearing will be scheduled prior to her 18th birthday, whether she will remain in a juvenile facility past her 18th birthday or will be transferred to an adult facility. This case was transferred from juvenile jurisdiction to adult jurisdiction, one, because it was mandated by law because of the offense committed by the juvenile. It is not my place to understand or to explain. I understand that nothing that I have done or can do will make what has happened right for anybody. It is what it is. And as far as I'm concerned, this matter is concluded.
Sheila Eddy was sentenced to an indeterminate term with the possibility of reconsideration after 15 years.
Shows evidence of injury that is consistent with having been caused by a knife blade. So with the physical evidence, the testimony of a co-defendant, and other testimony that would be part of a full trial, we believe that a jury would find beyond any reasonable doubt that this defendant is guilty as she has been indicted.
Thank you. Ms. Eddy, have you heard what the prosecutor said the state's evidence would be?
Yes, sir.
Is that substantially correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that what happened?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Eddy, are you entering a plea of guilty to the offense of murder in the first degree, the felony charged in count 3 of this indictment, because you are in fact guilty of this offense?
Yes, sir.
Today, we ask you to sentence Sheila Eddy to life in prison.
Ms. Eddy, would you please stand? Sheila Eddy, for your conviction of the offense of murder in the first degree, upon your plea of guilty, it is the sentence of the court that you be imprisoned in the West Virginia State Penitentiary for the rest of your natural life, consistent with the requirements of the Constitution of the United States.
From this incident, the state of West Virginia passed Skylar's Law, an improved missing person alert system for teenagers, allowing for faster response in the critical early hours. A beautiful friendship can turn dark because of immature emotions, a lack of real connection, and invisible pressures that adults don't see. Rachel, is she being led or is she consenting? Sheila, is she a close friend or is she in control from the start? What do you think is the real motive behind it? Do you think it's the result of peer pressure or something deeper? What do you think of this story? Leave a comment below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos.